The Sacred Heart University community is made up of so many incredible families. On a beautiful Saturday this summer, I was fortunate to spend time with one of those great pioneer families, the Iannellis, down in Saddle River, New Jersey.
My business started 35 years ago, my personal business, European Auto. Before that, I was with my dad, and from the time I was 2 years old, my main excitement was to watch him come home with different cars, and we go riding, which I do with Mia now at night. We come home, we drive the SLS, we drive the McLaren, we drive some sports cars, and it's a great experience because it brings me back to my youth when I did it with my dad. Mia enjoys it. The only difference is we're listening to Frank Sinatra, she's listening to Freddie Wap. There's a little bit of difference with the music, but the general feeling, which she might not even realize that it brings to me, is something of joy that I enjoyed with my father and my family growing up.
Bruce Iannelli is a business owner, entrepreneur, car enthusiast, and also happens to be a very involved SHU parent. On this day, Bruce invited me to see some special cars in his collection and learn more about his passion in business, European auto wholesalers.
So first we're looking at a 3.5 Mercedes convertible, 71. Only made an 8-cylinder in 71. They only built 1,350 copies of this. This is what we call a match set. There's a coupe and a convertible. We'll show you the coupe in 1 second. And the beauty of these cars for us, besides the incredible restoration on this car, the price was devalued at the time we bought them. And so restoring them to this level, they've increased in value tremendously, and it's been a wise investment for us. So that is this 3.5 convertible. Now we'll walk over to its sister car, which is a coupe, sunroof, 4-ship, factory air conditioning coupe, restored simultaneously by Mercedes-Benz Classic. It's got a 100-point restoration, and the car is a fabulous car. They both came from Northern California. They were sister cars, and Mercedes restored them for us. And it's a very expensive car to restore because it was their last hand-built vehicles. So these cars are all hand-built. We'll go over to this 36 Mercedes 220. This is unique for 2 reasons. When the Classic Center opened many years ago, this is the first car they ever restored. The car had a restoration cost of $550,000. The car is an unbelievable car with the mounts, the mirrors, the side markers that come out. It's really an unbelievable car. This was probably a noted car in Germany with maybe an official or something. When you judge a restoration of this sort and it's held up like this for 15 years, it's pretty incredible that it's in this condition. The car is flawless, and if it went to a concourse today, it would probably receive 100 points. Just the headlights, the awards, the lights, the appearance, the chrome.
There's such attention to detail.
This is something that if Mercedes tried to build this car today, it would be $1 million to build this car. So we're going to move on next to the car in the center here. Mercedes-Benz built 6 190 SLRs for racing. Where the 6 are, no one really knows. But the difference between a 190 SL and a 190 SLR, the doors are shaved down, they're made out of aluminum. The hood is made out of aluminum. The trunk is made out of aluminum. They have racing seats. They have a beefed up cam, a little bigger motor, cut down windshield roll bar. We've won 3 awards in California at the concourses with this particular car. And it's a fabulous car in our collection.
Look at that steering wheel.
The steering wheel, I was just going to mention the steering wheel. We found 3 original steering wheels in Germany from race cars, and we had them restored.
That's awesome.
Our friends at Mercedes took pleasure showing this car and winning awards from Mercedes with it. Okay, so we'll move on to this little Sunbeam Tiger now. Sunbeam Tiger is a baby Cobra. Cobra's $1.5 million to $1.4 million. The difference between this car, they had 260s and a 289, the motors. We have the original 260 that the car was built with, and the fellow I bought this car from hand built this car and he put a factory 289 in it. Car goes like hell. It's unbelievable. It's fabulous restoration. We bought this about 2 years ago on a whim because we couldn't afford to buy a Cobra and to have a baby Cobra. So when you get on this car and you drive this car, you really feel the road, and it's really beefy and it's really cool to drive. It's got mini light wheels they put on the car, and it's a really nice Tiger. Okay, I think we'll move on to my Volvo next. So I saw this car 3 years ago in an auction. It belonged to a Volvo restorer in California. And I bid it up to $80,000. And he didn't want to sell it. 2 years later, it appeared at another auction in California, and the right guy wasn't there that day, and I bid it to $40,000 and I bought it.
Wow.
Did I just get lucky? Did the market go down? You couldn't restore this car for 100 grand. The car is perfect in every way. Did I get lucky? I think I did get lucky. All right, so our next car we're going to show you is a 72 BMW 3.0 CSL. L meaning lightweight. Aluminum hood, aluminum trunk lid, lightweight. Car's an all original car. It's never been restored. It belonged to a good friend of mine. He owned it for 40 years. I bugged him for 20 years to buy it. He said, no, 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 for 20 years. Finally, 5 years ago, he said, all right, I'll sell it to you. I had it for about 2 months and I got greedy again. Brought it to an auction, it brought a lot of money. I sold it. 8 minutes later, I said, why did I sell it? Waited 5 years, about 6 months ago, I called the auction house where I bought it, called my friend at Bonham's, and I said, where is that car? Well, it went to a collector in Rhode Island, a big, big collector. I said, can we get in touch with him? And he said, I guess so. We got in touch with him, and we gave him a sizable profit, and we bought it back. I had to have it back. It's a very unique car. It's a car we drive. It's a really cool car, pretty rare, and it's something that kind of just fits in what we do. Did I pay too much? Time will tell. So now we're going to move on to 2 Jaguars. We put 6 Weber carburetors with top drafts. We put 5 speeds in them. We put Dunlop wheels on them. We put Aston Martin racing lights in them. It's amazing. We took all the grill work out. It's a slick, just a racing version of the car, and properly restored and really beautiful. Now we wanted to do it just like the 2 Mercedes and match pair. We also did a coupe. Same configuration, same color combination, Dunlop racing wheels, 5-speed, 6 Weber carburetors, Aston Martin racing lights, deleted bumpers, glassed in the headlights. The steering wheel of this car, like the other one, they're racing steering wheels. The early cars had the chrome consoles, and really a neat car. The last car we'll be showing you today is Mia's Whip. It's a 2012 SLS, which we bought new in 2012. Has a unique interior. It's got this dark brown AMG leather, and it's really a nice car. We spend a lot of nights just driving around in it. I sit here, she sits there, I lean back, and we cruise. And that's a great part of it all.
Yeah, ties it all together.
Ties it all together.
Mia is entering her senior year as a management major in the Welch College of Business and Technology and has spent her whole life watching and learning the automotive industry from her father. I just had to ask what it's like traveling to auctions all over the country with her dad.
It's a really good experience where we travel a lot from like Florida to California. My favorite is Pebble Beach. There's a lot of action going on there and seeing like the latest model cars or the concept cars. It's a lot of fun. Being at an auction is definitely intense though. There's a lot of men just screaming at cars or lifting up their hands, but a lot of the time my dad will like let us bid on cars. He'll be like, oh, this car is this, like this car I grew up in. So it's really exciting seeing cars from when he was a kid to like now cars when I'm a kid.
Later in the day, we took a ride to Lodi, New Jersey, where Bruce taught me about the restoration side of his business, and of course, to check out a few more amazing automobiles.
All right, so we're down here at my office, European Auto. This is our repair shop we set up, where we mechanically service the cars and we go over the cars. And today we're going to give you a comparison of a 98 Mercedes that has zero restoration, has 200,000 miles on it. And we're going to show you the bottom of the car, and we're going to show you the kind of condition that it would be in right off the road. And then we're going to show you a restored car, and we'll show you what we do to the cars to make them correct. It has 200,000 miles on it, but it's in mechanically good condition. But to restore this car properly, all these exhaust pipes would be exchanged. Any leaks that might be coming would all be serviced. This car is very dry for a 98 car. So I believe a lot of service has been done to it, but it's very, very solid. Nothing is here that it would hinder you from driving this car every day for another 100,000 miles. All right, at this moment now we're going to take this down off the lift and we're going to show you a properly restored car. What we have here is a 69 280 SE Mercedes, which has been properly restored. Naturally, it's a much more expensive car than the first version, but look at how this car is restored. Everything is exactly as the factory built the car. Every component is perfect. The exhaust system is perfect. The cross member is perfect. When we take a car like this, every aspect of this car has got to be plated, taken down, cleaned, serviced to make sure the mechanics of this car are perfect. This car's been disassembled. It's been painted off the body. It's been put back on the body. And every component in this car, the wheel cylinders, has been properly restored. So if the car has 80,000 miles on it, it's a car that has no miles on it. This car is virtually probably had 10 miles since it's been restored, and it's really never been on the road. You can see there's not a speck of dust. This is exactly how they did it at the factory, with this texture and this body. That's what makes a car valuable like this. An average one is probably worth 50 grand. This car is probably worth 125,000. because it probably costs $100,000 to get it to this level. These are black plate California plates. They're white now in California, but this shows that this is an authentic car that was bought either by the first or the second owner in '71, and that's part of the documentation of the vehicle. This is what they call a low grill 280 SE 69, one out of 115 built. And I say a low grill because most of the 69s had a higher grill. This is the same grill in an 8-cylinder car. This car we just finished the restoration on. Everything's been done to this car. It's gone top to bottom. This car is called Dark Olive with a cognac interior. Very rare car. The cognac interior is the original interior. This is not a restored interior. This is not a replacement interior. This is the interior that came with the car in '69, and you know, it's been kept up impeccably. Nothing's been changed. So this is this car didn't come off the body. It's been painted on the sides, but this is a totally original, rare car. Now we're going to move on to a very, very unusual special car. It's a Jaguar. This is a '59 Jaguar 150S coupe. It was owned by the actor Ray Milland, originally documented on the build sheet. It's one of 150 coupes built. It won every concourse. It has 100 points on the restoration. Every inch of this car is exactly as it came from the factory. Every nut, every bolt, the tires are the original Firestone tires that would come on the car. Every inch of this car is perfect. It runs absolutely perfectly, and it could go to any concourse and take first prize. You know, everyone has a convertible. They made very few coupes. It has all sorts of awards it won. And when you look at this car, this really looks like the big cat. And that's what they refer to these cars as the big cats. And what it is very, very special.
Before the day was over, we had time for one more quick tour. This time of Bruce's personal garage, where he shared a little family history with us.
This is dark burgundy.
Burgundy.
With cognac leather interior.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It has a very unique option, which very few cars have. It has they call it a kinder seat, but it's really a grandmother seat in the back of the car.
Oh, I see that. Wow. So someone would sit sideways.
Yeah, right. Someone would sit sideways. And it's a fabulous car. Okay. The next automobile I'll show you is the sister car of the 190 SLR. This one's done red metallic. It's a duplicate car. It has the same features. It has the racing seats, cut down windshield, roll bar, cut down doors. It's a 100-point restoration. Like the other one has about 130 horsepower. Most of them are about 80 or 90 horsepower. And it really flies. Next car is one of our favorites, a '61 Aston Martin DB4. Just if you look at the tires alone, the original style of tires that were these Michelin tires that are, this is what gives a car like this depth. Look at the steering wheel in the car. It's just, look at the dashboard, how it's created. This car was restored at a cost of $300,000. The wheels, the style of the car, the restoration makes it an unbelievable car.
You get this one on the road much? You open her up?
We did when we first got it, Listen, the trick to keeping these cars in the condition they are, you can do one of two things. You can ride them often, or you can take all the fluids out of them.
Right.
And we service them every 6 months. So this is a kind of a historic room that we built because there's a lot of memories here. Now I want to show you one very important aspect of this room.
Okay.
And one of the reasons we're here. Sacred Heart University, we did an event for women in racing. I was proud the university made this poster for me. Signifies their appreciation of what we do and what we try to do for the university. We're involved with Sacred Heart because we have to give back to people that has given us so much. The school gave me an opportunity for an education. They gave me an opportunity to be involved. We need to give back. This is the way I give back. People will remember the day we brought our 300 SL Roadster race car to the school, and we did, a segment with about 50 kids and some teachers, and we explained how we took this car from its raw state and restored it over 4 years, and it increased in value, and how much fun we had doing it. We believe something like that will be forever. And something like Havana Nights, when we brought our 58 Chevy convertible and our Ford retractable up there as an entrance piece. There was a lot of conversations. Where'd you get that car? How'd you do that car? How'd you restore that car? And it will stay in people's minds, I believe, and it will associate with the university.
We're so grateful for the Iannellis. Bruce, Margaret, Mia, and Lauren, thank you for inviting us into your home and for a glimpse behind the scenes of your family business. I had a lot of fun today and look forward to seeing you all back on campus soon.